Hey y'all, I won't be on here long. I just wanted to share something with y'all that I got a couple of weeks ago and hadn't done a video on it. And yes, I'm in the same clothes from last night because I just got put on the same clothes this morning because I wasn't dirty enough to notice set to go do what I was having to do. Rick and I moved 2 little barns, put up some fencing. What else did we do? I don't know, but I'm tired. So anyway, I'm going to show y'all, and please forgive my nails. No, I haven't been doing my nails. They need to be done. Look at what Gloria made me. Isn't that cute? I can put flowers and stuff in here. It's even lined. And she even did the back. And the back goes against the wall. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Look at all the little pearls and things. And then, hey Dora, how are you, honey? And she sent me more goodies. She must know I have one horrible memory. Because look at all the little butterfly notepads. Sweet Life notepad. An emoji notepad. The Yeti from Rudolph. Little bookmarks. Hey Lynn, how are you? And look, there's Rudolph. And then cactuses. And she sent me a little fat pen. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Gloria. She must know I have a horrible memory. I'll write stuff on a note and forget my note. So I need a note from a note. Oh. So how is everyone today? I'm worn out. Working on goat pens and barns and I worked my rear off today, and let me tell you, I'm feeling it. I told Rick, I said I'm going to do a short live, do my friend mail that I forgot to do. Oh, thank you. Which one? There's 3 of them. I have Pig, which his name is Bolt. I have Miss Piggy, and I have Nosy Rosie, and they're all potbelly pigs. But Rosie and Bolt, they're the friendly ones, which I call Bolt Pig. Oh, Rosie is a mess. She's a love baby. She's so she can't see, so she goes by smell. And if she hears me, she'll listen for my voice and get herself in the general vicinity, and then she'll start sniffing And then next thing I know, she's got her nose right up against my leg. Because she's so fat. She's so fat, the fat hangs down over her little eyes. One thing, everybody will know, my critters are not starved. I gotta go tomorrow and get some more wormer so I can get that puppy worm again. Oh, thank you, honey. It was rough here for a few days. But I was more yesterday when my area, but yesterday it was headed for my friend OK Farm Gal, and Bill at Stony Creek Heritage Farm. And I was terrified for them. And 2 days prior to that, my friend over by Norman, it was hitting them hard. So I was waiting for him, getting text from him, waiting. So I knew he was okay. Well, he's sending me emails. And then he sent me one. He said, "Heads up, it's coming toward you." I said, "I know. Well, thank you." So by the time I got Rick out of bed, told him, I said, "Come on, they're screaming, take shelter, take shelter." And I said, "Rick, it looks bad." I said, "It's getting rough out there." By the time he finally him-hawed, getting around, getting his pants on, getting his shoes on, getting his coat. Oh, I'm so sorry I'm yawning, y'all. I've had 2 hours of sleep. I don't know where Hobbs is. I've heard of it, but I don't really know where it's at. Well, we never really, uh, we went straight from winter to summer. The heat index here today was in the 90s. The humidity was so bad it's hard to breathe. But we did have a little bit of excitement though when we was building the fence for the goats' pen. 3 copperheads. And of course, hubby and I both carry, so those copperheads didn't last. Yeah, the copperheads were out today. Hey Frank, how's your weather, hun? Last I seen there was storms over by Amarillo and them. Oh yes, we killed them. I told Rick, I said, we've got to get that old barn tore down. Get it cleaned out and tore down. That's all I need is for my goats to get bit. Which the mama goats, they'd be fine. They'd swell up and wish they were dead. But the baby goats, you know, they can play a number on those baby goats. They can kill a baby goat with it, you know. Oh, I've never heard of that town. I'm hearing of all sorts of towns I've never heard of. Well, I've heard of Hobbs. I just don't know where in the world it's at. But most people has never heard of Scipio. You say McAllister, and they go, "Oh yeah, yeah, we know where McAllister's at." But they don't know where Scipio or Taneyville is. Oh man, what kind of snake was it? Oh Maria, what was the humidity like there, babe? The humidity here is awful. I think in Texas though, they usually have like the ground rattlers. They do have some copperhead things, but I think most of theirs is rattlesnakes. Yeah, copperhead won't normally kill a dog, but they'll make a dog sick. But my papa, when I was little, my papa taught me everything that he could teach me. He passed away when I was 4, but I still remember he always had wolfhounds for killing coyotes, and if they got snake bit, my papa, what he would do, he'd take an egg, he'd mix up an egg, he'd fry a piece of bacon, pour that bacon grease in that egg, and put some milk in there, and make his dogs. If they wouldn't eat it, he would take a hose, put down their throat, put a funnel on that hose, run it down into their throat, and I don't know. He said it made them puke up the poison, but the dogs was better in no time after he did that. So there had to be something to it. I mean, they wouldn't even be swelled for 2 days. They'd be so. There's something about the egg protein does something to the venom. I don't know what. Like I said, I was 4 years old. Well, I was probably 3 when he taught me that. I was 4 when he passed away. So I wouldn't know why it did it, but I just remember what he did. And that's like his cough medicine. I fix his homemade cough medicine up every year when it starts getting sick season. And he always told me, he said, Pooh, you take 1 shot every 4 hours, whether you need it or not. He said, especially if you have a flu. I don't know that it was good for the flu, or if it just made you where you just didn't give a crap if you had the flu. Because he would take 8 aspirins, crush the aspirins up real fine, and dissolve them in water, just like a teaspoon of water, which was usually Jim Beam because that was the cheapest stuff you could get. 8 ounces of money, and those 8 aspirins, and for me, he put lemon juice in mine. and he would shake it all together, and he'd give a shot glass. And you took that shot glass. And like I said, I don't know that it really cured you, but you sure didn't feel it. You just didn't care. Oh my goodness. You probably got bored to death, Maria. But I thank you though, honey. Well, it depends on what if she has chickens and things like that. If you have that sort of stuff, you don't want mothballs out. If a chicken eats one, it's going to kill it. Because I'm going to let you know right now, chickens are not very smart. Now, they also have some stuff that you can sprinkle. That's called a snake be going. It's a big jug, and it's some sort of granule that you spread outside on the ground. All my dogs but one is an inside dog, and he wants to be an inside dog so bad. He don't understand why he has to stay outside with the chickens and the goats and the pigs, and the other dogs get to come in the house. I think he thinks I'm prejudiced. That could have been it too, Frank. But like Blue, he's a Dane Mastiff mix. He's too big to be in the house, but heaven forbid you put that dog outside. Hubby would have a conniption fit. Rocky is a boxer. He's too big to be in here. But if I was to put him outside, Rick would have a conniption fit. And I love Bear and Domino, but I've done decided if something happens to Bear and Domino, I'm not going to have any more inside dogs on my part. Rick said, yeah, unless somebody offers you a pug. I said, that's a different story. Because I am crazy about pugs. Which my name on this channel is Bitty Boo. For the ones that don't know, Bitty Boo was my little Chinese pug. She was my best friend. She passed away a couple of months after I had my stroke. And so hence I use her name to honor her. I know, Chipper. I can't turn an animal away, and people know it. I think people just drive by and say, let's drop it off on Dana, she'll take it. Let's see. Rocky's a rescue dog. Bear's a rescue dog. Domino is a rescue. Blue, we've had him since he was little. Um, Harley was a rescue dog. Harley passed away, but now Daniel Arms actually helped me find Sam. Whew. But I won't be on here long tonight, y'all, because like I said, I have been busy all day. I just got to put on these clothes again because I wasn't dirty enough a clean set of clothes to go do what I was having to do. So, but we did get 2 little barns moved today. Got a new goat pen up. Oh, I love critters. Sadie and Trixie were rescue dogs, and I accidentally ran over both of them. That like to kill me. I told Rick, I said, I ain't getting another chihuahua. But Sadie, I had told Sadie to go to the house because I was having to do something. And I told her, I said, go to the house. And she didn't listen. She got under my truck, and I had to move my truck, and I accidentally ran her over. Trixie, she wanted to go, and I told her, I said, get in. And I thought she had got in. I was trying to get the kids around where I could hurry up and go get the boy from school. And the kids was yeah and hoping and hollering and me trying to tell them to shut up. And when I pulled up, I heard her screaming. So she had blood coming from everywhere. So I had to come in the house. The hardest thing I ever had to do. I had to come in the house and get my gun and put her down. But before I put her down, I told her I loved her and I was sorry. That was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I tell you what, I got tree bark from cedars all in my hair. It's itching my head so bad. Sorry for scratching y'all. But I don't think I'm ever going to get that stuff out. I got to get in there and get me a shower. Oh, yeah, it broke my heart. That was the hardest thing to do. But she understood because I told her, I said, Trixie, baby, I'm so sorry. I said, Mama loves you, and I'm sorry. And put her down. So I told Rick, I said, there's been 2 chihuahuas pick me from the shelter. Chihuahuas. I hated chihuahuas because of my sister's dog. That was the meanest little dog God ever strung her gut through. She was mean. She was a royal B word. So she turned me off to chihuahuas. Me a dog, I told her whichever dog chooses me will be the one I adopt. And she said, yeah, well, and her and her crew bring all these dogs in. And the first one that heads to me was chihuahuas. And you know, most chihuahuas are little yip, 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 yip. Trixie never made a sound. She was the quietest little thing. The only time she really made a sound is when she started sneezing, and that was the funniest thing. But when she'd sneeze, she'd just shake her head and it'd just keep coming. It was so funny. Whew. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm tired. We worked our butts off today. Rick's vacation's gonna kill me. I may be ready for him to get off vacation. Not Frank. Sweet dreams, son. And hugs back to you. So I'm hoping, if all goes well, we have to run to town, do a few things tomorrow. But I'm hoping to come home and get started working on that dining room again. Yeah, I need to go get some rest. I've been on here 26 minutes. So, and I just wanted to show you all that stuff. Well, remember, y'all, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever forget it. And I love you, each and every one. Y'all take care. Bye.